No Talking Boxing. Pleasure as always to be joined by Clifton Mitchell. Clifton, less than a day away now. How are you feeling?
Listen, it's been a very, very difficult, I'd say, couple of days having to listen to a complete numpty on that stage, disrespecting life and anybody's feelings, never mind my son's feelings, everybody in the room's feelings. So yes, but to be fair, yeah, I've learned a lot about myself in the last couple of days, how to keep calm.
It's very distasteful, a lot of the stuff that Idris has said. How have you kind of, have you spoken to Ty about not letting that get to him?
Ty's spoken to me about not letting it get to me. Never mind him. He's quite cool with it. He said, Dad, I don't hate him. I don't dislike him. I just think that, he's gonna. Everybody else seems to hate him, but I think that I get where he's coming from because it's happened to him. Everybody around is feeling it for him, but so I get it. You understand? Because when things happen to me and people feel it, and I'm going, no, I'm not asked. Not really bothered. And people are going, nah, and I'm going, nah, just leave it. It's all right.
It's kind of a little bit of a disappointment because I wasn't actually at the press conference, but I saw the video when it was obvious Idris was trying to bring it up, and Ty was kind of trying to use it as a good point so that you can, your past doesn't define you, and you can change who you are and become a great person like Ty is. Is it kind of frustrating that Ty hasn't even been able to get that message out? It just kind of seems to not even want to let him say anything.
Well, I think that was his way of trying to rattle Ty, but thanks for Darren Till. Darren Till gave Ty his opportunity to speak, and I feel like to come out with things like that live on TV is not. Listen, this is Misfits, but you can go too far, and I really think he went too far. Understand? He's been saying things like that on his Instagram and his bits and bobs, which has had no effect, and I think it's really backfired on him rather than helped him. Understand? Because I'm not really had a chance to look at all the comments or things like that, but I know that from what people have told me that he has no positive coming out of what he's been saying. Nobody's going to give him backing, and I don't think his own team's even backing him for it. They might pretend, what I'm saying, yeah, but as a father, having to sit there and listen to somebody say things like that about your son is very hard to take. And here is the fool coming in now. Understand?
How is Ty Mitchell going to beat Idris Virgo?
Any way he feels he wants to do it. Either, the thing is he going to quit? Is he going to turn up? Is he going to come out swinging? If he comes out swinging, all the better. Understand? Because I'll tell you now, in the camera, I don't feel that Idris is going to land any shots to the head. I don't think he'll hit him with a shot to the head. He might hit with a few body shots, or I'm dumb. But I can't see him actually landing any punches.
And obviously, a lot of people, it's kind of been built around Ty, not only for his performance last time, but a lot of stories have come out within the boxing community about, helping the fighters like Fury and sparring and stuff like that. But obviously, everyone knows that sparring doesn't necessarily always translate to the ring, especially on a big occasion like this, all the press, all the hype. How are you going to ensure that Ty, does translate what we know he can do in training to the big lights?
Nobody can ensure that, It's down to Allah. So one thing you've got to make sure before you get in that ring, that you are 100% ready to go. And that when you get in that ring and the bell goes, it's down to the two men in the ring. But I will say to this, Ty's never come up short regarding, now he's matured as a man. When as a kid he was just messing about, he didn't really want to do it. So, when he was 18, 19, he was just playing at it, understand? And I'd say now he is definitely mature. He's a lot more focused, a lot more driven. Now he's got a purpose to fight for. He didn't really mean doing white collar and doing this and doing that. It's not what his ability is about. It's more his ability is that he wants to be a legitimate world champion for Misfits. That's what he's saying. He wants to be a legitimate world champion for Misfits. And why not? Why can't he? You know what I mean?
Hopefully, I appreciate it.